Wednesday, September 3rd, 10:08 p.m. This is a late night show where we talk about late night things. Today I was sitting on the train back home from work, and I was reflecting on the fact that this is my first year that I can really, remember that I haven't been in school or haven't been starting classes at this time of year. And that, combined with a tweet that I saw that displayed a graph showing projected college application rates plummeting over the next decade, which could be entirely speculative, probably is to some extent, but it made me think about the attitude towards just education as a whole in the United States in this day and age. And it really is it's strange. There's this sense that higher education is indoctrination, or that the school that you go to and the school that you choose to go to is going to define the way that you think the rest of your life, which, obviously it's going to play a factor in it, but I cannot stress enough that at the end of the day, all education is a tool. It is a tool to help you better navigate life. That's it. It's not a pill that you take in the morning. It's not something that you're only going to be able to think a certain way the rest of your life if you go to this whatever college. That's bullshit. There's going to be a lot of classes that you take at any school, any level of education that you don't necessarily agree with the way that the teacher or the professor is engaging with the information that is being presented in the class. And that's just the reality. And you don't have to accept that as the only way to do things. It's to provide you a different lens, a different way of thinking that you may interact with later in life, and at least you'll be equipped to deal with it and confront it when it comes up later in your life. At least that's my philosophy, and I think that it's unfortunate that people see education as indoctrination, because it's not. It's just a tool, and if you have the means and the resources to pursue it, and it's something that you want to do, I cannot recommend it enough. But if you don't have the money and you don't have if it's something that you want to do in the future, great. And if you are lucky enough to have the resources to do it, I cannot recommend it enough. Anyway, that's that rant. In other news, the East Coast has had an incredible run of weather, at least the Northeast Coast. I don't know about the rest of it, but almost every day, it has been mid to upper 70s and low humidity, blue skies with puffy white clouds, a slight cool breeze. In my life, I cannot remember a late summer, early fall time period that has been this consistent ever. Just mind-bogglingly weird for the East Coast. It feels like something that you'd get in California or out west. And I've always I'm worried, because when the weather's the same for too long, it makes me feel like I'm living a Groundhog Day, and then I get really weirded out for some reason. That's part of the reason why I love the East Coast so much, but I digress. But anyway, yeah, first day at the new job was awesome. I'm excited. I hope it provides some much needed structure in my life, at least for the time being. Anyway, there's always tomorrow. Blue skies, puffy white clouds, mid to upper 70s, low humidity. Tomorrow.